Hey Scrubbers, it's Vanessa here with my Killer Kit for the month of August. I can't believe we are in August already. This year is flying by. And so for this month, I decided to take two collections and use that to kind of create my kit. And there's quite a bit here. A lot of the papers, especially from the kit or the two collections, I wouldn't use as full 12 by 12, so I added some 12 by 12s that I'd use for backgrounds and layering and things like that. So I'm going to go through the papers first, and then I'll show you the embellishments, and this is what I'm going to work with for the month. As always, I will add in things like mixed media and cardstock and cut files and things like that, but this is pretty much going to make up what I use from a pattern paper standpoint. I do sometimes pull in some scraps and things like that, but I'm going to try to primarily go from these collections. So the first one is the Simple Stories Summer Vibes, and this is pretty old. It is from 2016. Yes, 2016. And so what I did is I have used some of this before. So I don't have all of the 12 by 12 papers. I don't think I have most of them. And then I went through the cut aparts that I still had left, and I did go ahead and cut these all apart. So what I decided to do is for some, I left them in the regular size that they were because I thought I might use them that way on a page. And then the different types of cards, if I didn't think I was going to use the image in particular, I went ahead and fussy cut some of the images out so that I could use it as embellishments for my pages. So I'm going to go through and show you now from this collection what I have kept as a 12 by 12, and so this will be the first one. And then what I did is, for what I pulled from my stash to go with it, is I just went and used the colors of this to pick some additional papers, which you'll see here in a sec. So this pattern paper here is very old, so I'm not going to go with and tell you like the names because I don't even know if you could actually find this collection again. I am basically just going with the idea of a summer collection. So this has this yellow kind of sun geometric type pattern on one side, and then this sort of random piece together pattern paper, and I probably would use it maybe for this. We will see. This pattern paper with the cameras, my plan is to cut it in half and use half to fussy cut cameras and then the other half to use for the other side, which is the cute little daisies with the different colored centers. This here is a wood grain daisy paper. I plan to do the same thing with this, cut it in half. I can use some of the soda can or soda pop tops for some embellishments, and then I can use the daisy print for some pattern paper. This one here, I do plan to use probably both sides, so I'm sure this will get cut up probably this way so I get all of the colors, and then the hello with the rainbow colors on the back. So I'll use both sides of that one, at least that's the plan. This one here, I do not know which side I'm going to use. This has the sort of sunburst. I probably will use this one, but again, all of these papers I felt like I was probably going to cut them in half and use both sides. So that's why I wanted to make sure I added some extra papers from my stash. So there is this one. This diagonal stripe, my thought for this one is I don't typically use these pre-printed papers. So what I probably will do is cut out the center to use the wood grain and then use this to frame a layout because I like a good diagonal stripe for a frame for layouts. So that's what I'm thinking for this one. Now I do have the sticker sheet, which I've used a few stickers from, as you can see, but I have lots to use off of this one. And then way back in 2016, they were also including the alpha sheet. I have used it for one word, and then I still have all these other stickers to use, so I will be using those for sure. So that was one collection. And then, like I said, the cut aparts that I had left, I went ahead and already cut these apart, which you'll see as I go. And so I do have these to use. Now the other collection that I chose was Crepe Paper Craft Market, and this is actually from, let me see if it has a year, 2014, so even older. And I actually got this at, I think, at Tuesday morning. So these papers are really, really thin. So my thought here is I wouldn't be using these for a full 12 by 12 background, unless of course I mat them on another cardstock or something on as a background, because they are very thin. These are really thin papers, but I thought the colors went with the Summer Vibes collection, and so I put these as the other collection that I'm going to use. So I'll just flip through them. We have that polka dot, then we have these letters, which I like the idea of cutting these apart, so we'll see how that goes. A pink polka dot on this side. I have these month cards on this side, and then a text pattern on the back. This is a double, and so I have that one. This one here, I already cut apart one of these sheets so that I could use these maybe for journaling spots or embellishment cluster start. This bottom of an embellishment cluster. This has this diagonal, or not diagonal, this stripe with sort of the canvas or burlap kind of look to it. And then I have the floral here with this kind of, this like washi tape type background. So we will see what we use there. Now I did go ahead and add in some, these are the papers that I've added in to use definitely for some backgrounds and layering. So I have two notebook papers here. Kind of, this whole kit sort of has a distressed kind of feel to it, so these went really well. And then I have this notebook paper here. These are either 12 by 12 papers or papers that have come from a paper stack or like a paper pad kind of idea. So there is this one here. Just really easy backgrounds, which was what my thought was for most of these. And then I have this one here from Sweet Story, the larger polka dots, and then this side has a two-tone stripe. And so I'm thinking this side. I have this one here. I believe this was from a paper pad. It is just a sort of light pink with a darker pink polka dot pattern paper. I have this one here, again, also from a paper pad. It's just a distressed pink. This paper here is from an American Crafts. It's got a diagonal black stripe, and then the pink. I'm thinking this side will likely be what I use. Again, from a paper stack. I don't know which ones these came from. I have pulled out and taken apart several paper pads, and so I've just kind of put the colors together in a rainbow, and so that's what these have all come from, my stash. This is an ombre, sort of a light yellow to a dark yellow. I won't be using the purple side, but I thought the yellow definitely worked. This one as well is from a paper pad, just sort of a kind of geometric yellow. This one here is a orange ombre, dark to light. It was from a paper pad that was obviously fall with the leaves in gold. I have this one from Studio Calico, and it's from That Away collection. This is from 2013, so super old. It has all these words on the back, which maybe I used some of those, but I was definitely pulling it for the orange. I also have this from a crepe paper collection. I can't remember which one, but it is from a paper pad. So I have this geometric kind of peachy orange coloring pattern paper. I have another grid in a green, and then I have this sort of lined paper from Chamel. This is from her first collection, so it's got the polka dot on the back, and then this green kind of notebook type pattern paper on the back. I have a pattern paper here with just tone-on-tone polka dots from Simple Stories Hey Crafty Girl. We have yellow and green, so they're both tone-on-tone. I also have a green ombre, so from a light green to a dark green ombre. The back is this orange, which would work with the kit, but I actually pulled it for this. And then last but not least, I pulled one piece of a darker blue, which is this sort of diamond pattern. And it was also from a paper pad. I do not know which one, but that is going to be the other piece that I pull from my pattern paper. So all of these I thought went really well with both of these collections, and so I pulled those out to use for my pattern paper. Now I will show you what I pulled for my embellishments and letters and things like that. So the first thing I have is just some little word stickers. These are from a very old, I think, Dear Lizzie. And then, like I said, these are from the pattern papers from the collections, the ones that I thought I would use more as embellishments or journaling spots. I've gone ahead and cut those apart. I'm not going to go through all of these, but I have these all from the papers that were in those kits. So journaling spots. I have the branding strips from some of the papers that I cut apart, and so I'm going to keep those all together. That was the only one I kept, I think, from this size of the cut apart sheets was this one, and then I have one from the sort of 4x12 size. So we'll see what we use there. I also have these little words that I created on my computer, and so I have those to use for little word strips if I want them. I have these Flair from American Crafts. I don't know if these went with a collection at some point, but they were from Tuesday Morning. I have some yellow tissue paper. I have some of these Life Noted rubber little stickers and a little chipboard piece that got stuck on here that works with this kit. So we'll see if we get those used up. I have some wood veneer that I just pulled out, just a whole bunch of random wood veneer. So I'm going to add that into my kit to have a little bit of that wood grain texture. I have some enamel dots. So I have lots of colors to choose from. Not all of them work with the kit colors, but I will pick and choose as I need enamel dots. For sequins, I have some yellow, some green, some lighter yellow, and then these pink and I guess kind of like a peach color and a white from Felicity Jane. So I'm going to pull those in. I have these cork hearts that I thought were kind of good for the sort of beachy feel or the summery feel of the kit. And then I pulled in just some gold stickers, again, just to have some additional texture with this sort of shine. I have some word stickers from Bella Boulevard, little bits. So lots of word options for sure. And then I have these word stickers from the Craft Market because I also have the papers from this collection as well. So I thought I'd pull those in. I have several packages of these, so I pulled one for this kit. I have 3 of the same alphas. These are from Heidi Swap. I've used letters from all 3, so maybe I can get these down to at least, down to 2. Use up one fully. I also have these other tile letter stickers as well as these super cool Pink Fresh white puffy stickers. I pulled in these Pink Fresh puffy stickers. Now, most of these I don't think will work, but there's a few that I could pull the colors in from my kit, so I might get a couple of used up on this. I have these Fifth and Monaco words that I thought I could hopefully maybe use for some titles. These are again more from Pink Fresh. Some of them will work, some of them will not. I have the Sunny Days sticker book that was from Maggie Holmes, and so I thought the colors definitely work for this kit, so I will probably put these on white cardstock and cut them out since they are clear. Then I also pulled the chipboard for the Summer Vibes collection. So I think most of the pieces are here. Some of them have popped out. I might have used like 1 or 2 pieces of this, but I would like to get this killed if I can. I have these alphas from Pink Fresh in this green color. I have these yellow alphas from the Hip Kit, and I didn't use these. I had these in my kit last month. I did not use them, so I pulled them over. Same with these from the Hip Kit. I pulled these in as I'm trying to get these giant words used up. So I have some that I pulled over to get used on pages. I also have these old thickers as well from a past crepe paper collection, and I'm going to try to get some of these put on my pages. Lastly, for alphas, I have this set from the Hip Kit, and I've used quite a bit of it, so I have to actually look and see. I have lots of E's, so I guess I can still definitely make some words. So I'm going to try to get those used up as well this month. I pulled in 2 sticker sheets. This one is a birthday themed sticker sheet, so the colors work, and not everything is birthday themed, so I thought I could use that one, as well as the poolside. These colors, they're a bit more saturated in some cases, but I thought I definitely could use some of these for my pages this month. Lastly, I have just a little bag of embellishments, and in here I just have some washi in a couple of different patterns that I thought worked with the kit colors. I have some twine as well. Just things that I can remind myself to pull out, whether I use these ones or other ones for my stash. And then the rest of this is the cut-aparts that were in that summer collection that I cut from the pattern paper. So I have those in here, and then I just went through my stash and pulled just a few random little embellishment pieces that I thought matched the colors. So some labels, some frames, just things that I thought would match and give me some additional texture and a little additional elements to add for embellishments on my pages. That is pretty much going to wrap it up for the kit for the month of August. So again, I am never good at making a small kit. I always put way more in there than I think I will ever use in the course of a month, but I do like options. So with that, guys, I will catch you on the next video, and stay tuned for layouts with this fun kit for the month of August. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.